So do yourself a favor and hit subscribe. Okay, so like, is this gonna be a week? Is this not gonna be? Are they gonna meet up? Is it gonna happen? What's going on? I'm tired of the suspense. Hey, T-Sippers. Welcome to Love After Lockup. I don't know what's going on at this point. After last week, I thought we was gonna finally see what's tea, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So last week we found out that Caitlin's mom had passed away, and it seemed like Matt was really trying to be there for Caitlin. And Caitlin, she's very sensitive right now, and she really just needs somebody, just a kind word and somebody to be there for her. So, Matt's mom, you could see she trying, she talking to her and trying to offer her some encouragement. And but she say in her interview that if Matt and Caitlin wouldn't be there for each other, they would both be lost. Okay, Mom, no, your son would be still at your house, lost. But Caitlin, nah, she'll be alright. A matter of fact, she might be a little bit off. So, she was telling them about her mom and said she really didn't know too much. She was absent a lot of her life. And I think for Caitlin, it was mostly she now have a missed opportunity to really get to know her mom and have that relationship with her mom that now she won't be able to have. So Caitlin is really on edge. So every little thing is aggravating her more, and Matt is just the person to aggravate her. And she like, did you do this? Did you that? And he like, no, I didn't, but I could do it right now. And the mom is trying to be helpful and be like, don't worry, it's just no big deal. It's okay, we can get it done, and just trying to keep her calm. And Caitlin ain't having it. Caitlin is on the edge. So she like, can you take in the damn trash cans? Can you just do fucking something? And so when she was leaving, she told Matt, she said, hey, I just need some help right now, basically she was saying be patient with me and without the attitude. And he was like, yeah, but can you not have an attitude either? Or he said fucking attitude. I was like, for real, Matt? So it's like, you could tell Matt, he ain't gonna grow up. He a mama's boy. He think he could talk any kind of way to people. Girl, I would have run over his foot right then and there when he was leaning in that car. I'm sorry. Can I not have a fucking attitude? What? Really? Matt? So later on, they go to pick up Caitlin's mom's ashes because they decided to have her mom cremated. And when they get there, the lady's like, she bring out a bag, and inside the bag, I guess, was the box, or however, I don't know how that works. So Caitlin is like, I trust you. You don't have to take it out or none of that. I'm good. And the lady, she's like a grief counselor. So she was like, how are you doing? And asking her stuff. So I just thought she was just going to, just basically, check and make sure the girl is okay and in a good state of mind and things like that. And Caitlin proceeds to be like, well, she was like, no, I don't have any questions. And she asked Matt, did Matt have any questions? And he was like, no, I'm just trying to support her. And so the lady was like, Caitlin, how do you want to be supported? And then Caitlin went off. She was like, I want to be respected. I want somebody to, when they say they're going to do something, do it. I want this, that. And I was like, oh, Lord. Y'all not doing this while your mama's sitting here in this bag. They doing it. So she go off on Matt. Of course, Matt acting his normal child self and go back off on her. She walk out, he walk out. They keep going back and forth, fussing and fighting. The lady like, look, I don't know if this is part of my job description, but they basically was in a therapy session, cussing each other out, and like, it's not the time or place for that because Caitlin is too It's too much going on. So you're going to be sensitive to every single thing that somebody says. And all you really need right now is somebody to give you a kind word. So you don't need to be like fishing for disrespect from somebody that is already disrespectful. So Matt was like, I'm here for her, but if she gonna argue with me, I'm gone. I don't want to be there for that part. Of course you don't. You just, you a child. Go, bye. So then he walk away again, and Caitlin left, and she outside smoking her little cigarette with her mama and her little bag on the ground. I'm like, okay, so I don't know about them, but Caitlin, our poor little baby bird, she just needs something, somebody, and Matt, I don't know, but one thing I noticed when he was talking, Matt, did you get teeth? Did Matt get a grill? I mean, I think he got a tooth. Where you get a tooth from? Where you get a tooth from, sir? You don't have no job. You ain't got no money. You got teeth now? Oh, that's what we doing? We getting teeth? We get buying rings, but we don't have no job? Anyway, okay. So, Brittany and Marcelino. Finally, they showed them two without showing Amanda ass. I'm just so sick of that crap. And finally, they show her with her child. I didn't know when she was going to actually be with her. Show her interaction with her child. So they're in the park, and the little boy like playing with Marcelino, and he like, daddy, 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 and I'm like, daddy, who your daddy? It can't have been that long since she been out of jail. Like, really, daddy, already? That ain't your dad. You have a daddy. Okay. So, but you saw Marcelino really, connecting with the little boy, and he looked like he gonna be a really good stepdaddy to the little boy. He seemed like he was good with him. So then they go home, and they showed them putting the little boy to bed and stuff. And I'm like, hold up, is she back in prison? Or is she in some kind of program, or what's going on? Because it looked like they was inside a prison cell with the little boy, and he in a cot on the floor, and it was like cinder block walls, gray. I was confused. I'm like, wait, what's happening? Is this a flashback, montage? What? Huh? But she say no, they got their own apartment, and okay, girl, okay. I thought Marcelina already had an apartment. Huh? Okay. So, anyway, they put the little boy to bed, and then she was like, Marcelina, I gotta tell you something. And he was like, what? And Marcelina all smiles this episode. Like, everything is like, is this nigga high? So, she was like, I was scared to tell Marcelino because I don't think he ain't ready for that right now. He wanted to wait a little bit longer. I was like, yeah, to see if you get your ass, get your shit together and get away from this girl and this love triangle sister wife thing you trying to kick off. So she tell Marcelina that she pregnant, and he was happy, genuinely happy, and that was cute, and that was their little moment and everything. And I'm just so happy to see an episode without Amanda ass, all in their face and in they love triangle and all that stupidness. Ugh. I don't care what the surprise was at this point, because as long as it wasn't Amanda. So now, Boo Boo the Fool, Clint, whatever. So, last week Tracy called Clint like they had talked 2 days ago or 2 weeks ago or 2 seconds ago. Like, I'm in jail, blah, blah, blah. So Tracy back in jail, and he talking about since the wedding, Tracy has been in jail twice, and now she's been this time for 4 days and all that. And I'm just like, you ain't seen her since the wedding. Jail seen her more than you since the wedding. Them cuffs seen her. more times than you since the wedding. And I'm sure that crack dealer seen her. Mm. So Clint proceeds to say he going to visit Tracy today. Now, I don't know where she is that's that close to him that he can drive to see her, because I thought she was in, like, Texas and he was in, like, New Mexico or somewhere far. I didn't think they was never within driving distance of each other like that. So I'm confused by that whole thing. And then he left from a house that, I don't know, I think that was his parents' house. I don't know. It was just, this whole episode seemed very staged and weird. So he go with his cousin, I guess. And his cousin, he talking with his cousin, and his cousin asking him questions, basically like, what the hell is the deal with this? But his cousin, the way he talk, I'm like, are they too close to power lines out there? Is it all the cow shit? Like, what's going on over there? Is it in the water? Why everybody talk like they not with it? Like, something ain't right. So the cousin have enough sense to say, like, if you let this girl go, you won't have all these problems. He got enough sense to say that much. So Clint is like, I'll do anything for Tracy. I love her. And then he telling the boy she gonna get like 10 months to a year, maybe up to 20 years and all this stuff. And I'm like, you ain't got nothing else to do better with your life? They get to the jail. Conveniently, the lawyer called him right as they pulling up. And he tells Clint, you're not going to be, I guess he tells Clint, you can't hear what he's saying, but you're not going to be able to see Tracy today. No. It's a no. It's a no, bro. So Clint proceeds to have a fit and get out the car and throw his phone. Now I'm like, ain't that your mama phone? Didn't Tracy steal your phone? Whose phone is that? Did it have insurance on it? Why you throwing the phone, Clint? He threw the phone. So then he, of course, probably like, oh shit, that's my mama phone. Go to get the phone. The cousin walks like, what's going on? He's like, I can't see her today, and I just really wanted to see her today, and that's what I really planned on, and I just... Then he punched the car and Clint. So then he walk up to, like, in front of the jail, and he starts screaming, Tracy, whatever your last name is, I love you. I'm like, get your fool ass in the car. What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Get the hell out of there before they steal that car. And you know that's your daddy car? Just, and he like, I'm gonna show Tracy. Yeah, then he have this Forrest Gump moment. Like, I was just really, really wanting to see her today. I was just really looking forward to it in my box of chocolates. I'm there, like, So you drive off and say, oh, well, I just want to show Tracy that I'm going to be that man for her. No matter what, I'm going to always be there for her until the end. The end of what? Your bank account? Your freedom? The end of what? I can't say sanity because that's gone. That's gone. But where the rental car? Where the car, Clint? That's what I want to know. Where the car? That's where the damn car. So now down to Daddy Warbucks and Little Orphan Annie. Lizzie. It start off, she goes shopping with one of her friends. Now, again, this whole episode seemed kind of funny to me. The girl that she goes shopping with, so say, was in jail with her and get out of jail a week before. The girl looked like, they show her mugshot. Them braids is too fresh and clean for that to be your mugshot. And it's real convenient that you have cornrow braids on your mugshot. Fresh braid, like perfectly braided. She looked like she wanted the producers or something, and they was like, girl, you finna have this moment with her. I don't know. It just didn't seem right. I don't know. So anyway, they go shopping, and Daddy gives his credit card, and he says we can buy whatever we want. So they go to this store, whatever, this boutique, and the girl was like, who, this is, she's like, this is my boyfriend, and look, I'm engaged. And the girl's like, what? She's like, I couldn't even think about being with somebody. I'm just fresh out the pen. She's like, well, I love him, and he takes care of me, and yeah. And the girl was like, a trick? Really? And she's like, he's not a trick. He's my boyfriend. He's my fiance. And the girl was like, girl, tell that to somebody that don't know you or life, because you're tricking out of jail. That's all it is. And so they, I guess, trying on clothes, buying clothes, whatever. So they get to the register, and the lady, she was like, yeah, get you some stuff, girl. She tell her friend, get you some stuff, girl, whatever you want. So the lady ring up everything. The total is $1,939. I'm like, what's the name of it? What's this store? What is this? Huh? Not what? Who? So she give the credit card. Like, thank you, Scott. He gave me his credit card. I'm like, he said there's no limit. I can get whatever I want. When he said whatever you want, he meant whatever $100 you want. Whatever, maybe $200-$300 you want. He didn't say whatever $1,000-$2,000 you want. I promise you that man didn't mean that. I promise you. So she gave the lady the credit card, and then Lizzie is like, I hope it goes through, because last time his card was declined. I was like, yeah. But, you know, they did that a real dramatic moment, because I was kind of scared for, like, that was my card being ran, like. And so she was like, I hope it go through, because I trust him, and I would hate for him to be lying to me, and da da da. I'm like, so the card go through, ching, 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 and they walk out with their little 2 bags or 3 bags of clothes for $2,000. And I'm just like, okay. And the girl, Lizzie been out jail, what, a week or 2, and the girl been out maybe a week more, and she already have a car, and I don't know, I just don't buy the thing with the girl. But anyway, so she bring Lizzie back to her hotel with her $2,000 worth of clothes. And they get out the car, and here come Jasmine. She like, oh, this is my daughter. And she was like, yeah, we went shopping. And she was like, oh, like, okay. And she was like, yeah, look how much we spent, like $2,000. And Jasmine is like, that's not okay. And she tells her friend, like, bye, get out of here before this bitch embarrass me. And so her friend leave, and Jasmine's like, what the fuck is going on? Why did you do that? Bitch, look around. We living in a hotel, and it's not even a 4th star. So she like, what is wrong with you? Are you gonna pay him back? And Lizzie's like, pay back? She's like, no, he's my man. That's what he's supposed to do. Jasmine's like, what? And then she's like, you got 10 bags of clothes upstairs. And she's like, that's old and from Goodwill. Whatever it is, it's more than you can afford, boo boo. So I'm just like, okay, Lizzie, like, I don't, yeah, you still living the trick life, you know. And Jasmine at this time, she's usually very annoying, but Jazz has had it. Like, she's letting her have it today. She's had it officially. So she's like, you are selfish. Jazz, you reaching, honey. You want your mama to be something that she never was and never will be. So the only thing you could be mad at this point is that she didn't buy you nothing. Like, there's nothing for you in that bag. That's it. Because anything else, nah, it's not happening. So wear your outfit, wear your purse, wear your little something, yeah. But anything else, no. So Jazz was like, you need to be looking for an apartment. You need to be doing this. No, she don't. She don't need to be doing nothing but what she doing, because she don't know how to do nothing else. I don't know why you're there up there with her, living in an apartment. I mean, a hotel, when you could be back with your good grandma in a house. Like, you want to spend time with your mom? Okay, mom, I'll holler at you on the weekend or something. But nah, I'm finna go back somewhere with a stove. But anyway, so Jasmine comes to say you're a selfish bitch. I'm like, yes, Jazz for the win. And she was like, oh my God, Jasmine, why are you talking to me like that? And Jasmine is like middle fingers in the air, like, bitch, bye. Like, I'm through with you. You was. So what I was waiting for was her to go back in that hotel and tell Scott I done spent $2,000. But that was the end of that. But I was like, you know what? Maybe that man, it ain't meant for that man to have a heart attack in the Motel 6 extended stay, because no way he meant for you to spend 2,000 of his dollars. He was just on the phone. He called his friend, FaceTime. I don't know who that girl is to him and why he don't be with her. Or maybe they was together. I don't know. But he called his friend and he was like, I'm broke. Like, I'm really broke. No, you're not broke, because she just used your credit card and it went through. I don't know how this is still even happening. Cut the cards up. Or why has someone else hasn't cut them up, to be honest. But, you know, and the friend, she just so disappointed. She just like, it's fool. But he's just like, if I tell her the money is gone, she'll leave. Well, kill two birds in one stone. The money is gone, bitch, leave. Because how you gonna recoup from this? And where you work? Where do these people? I'm so confused at the financial situation of these people on this show. I'm really confused. I just don't understand it. So now to what everybody want to know and see, which everybody didn't know and see, because Sarah and Megan and Michael, I mean, they didn't meet up. We thought Sarah and Megan was going to finally come toe to toe and this all was going to be, you know, but no. But here come Megan to the airport to see Michael, as we saw from the last show. Yes, I came to see Mike and I want to meet his family and his daughter and all that. I'm like, girl, what? So she come down the escalator. Oh, babe. And Michael in his interview was like, I'm going to break up with this bitch today. I'm like, you could have told her that before she even left. Like, you really doing this? So they hug or whatever, and then they go get her bags, and she give her little interview, and she like, yeah, I came to see Mike and see his friends, and da da da. It's like, po baby, po child. Like, she, So she told Mike, I bought a one-way ticket so I can stay as long as I want. Bitch, where you work? Like, you can stay as long as you want. He don't work. You don't work. I'm convinced, like, they must pay these people by the day to be on this show. Something is going on, because I've never seen none of these people on nary a job, do nothing, not even flip a burger, tote a bag, nothing. Where is this coming from? A one-way ticket to be with a nigga that ain't got nothing, on a parole. So as they show in the promos, they get in the parking lot, and he like, I gotta tell you something. And so we're like, is he gonna break up with her in the parking lot? Really? Does Uber even pick up at the airport? How this bitch gonna get home? Like, you really gonna do this here? But he was like, I gotta go see my PO. And she's like, okay. So they get in the car and I guess put the address in the GPS or whatever. So they drive in and he like, this don't look familiar. And so she like, well, babe, I don't know, and this and that, and she, and then they stop and then they ask somebody and they're like, yeah, you're like 40 minutes away and you're in the wrong direction or wrong town or something. And he's like, oh my God. And it's like 5:30 and he has to be there by 6. So he's speeding and like getting all frustrated and like, what's this or where's this and that. And she's like, babe, I don't know. And then he like smoking a cigarette, like, light me a cigarette. And he like, girl, welcome to your life, baby. Welcome, Bonnie, because you would. He going all fast, hopping the curves and doing all this shit on 2 wheels. And she just like looking around like, oh my God. Yeah, honey, you about to be about that life. So they pull up and they waiting for him outside. And they're like, you're driving? You're not supposed to be driving. I'm like, you can't drive? So I'm like, well, why didn't switch at the gas station or something? Like, you didn't know you're not supposed to drive, dude? Like, real? So they like get out the car, and they make it hug it out the car, and they search in the car, and they like cut the cameras off, and da da da. And she's like, they searched through my personal things, and I feel so violated. And no, babe, you not violated. He violated. Parole. They put him in handcuffs, and they scooch him up into the little building or whatever. They acting all sassy, like, you 10 minutes late, and da da da. Like, it's real in New York. I'm like, okay. Okay. So Michael Black ass is arrested. So I don't know who came to get the car, how she got to where she had to go. Did she take the... I don't know. So she go to the hotel, I guess. And then Megan and... Michael's mom, she just like all upset, like, this always happens, this keeps happening, and this, that, and the other. And the little sister's like, it's real simple. If you got to be there at a certain time, yeah, sweetie, we know it is. But it's so simple that he couldn't do it. So they just frustrated, and the mom is like, I don't know what would make him be late, and da-da-da. The thing that would make any man do anything dumb, we already know what it is, and it start with a B. So the mom is like, this is some outrageous shit. I don't know. So she's like, I need to talk to Megan, And I don't understand, Michael, why, if you have to see your PO, your mom down here, your sister down here, Sarah on your ass, why would you let that girl come down here on all the day, like, where everything is happening? Like, why is this on the same day? Like, y'all don't have no shooting budget or something? Like, y'all had to do everything all in one day? So the mom go to see Megan, and she knock on the door, and Megan is like, yeah. She's like, Megan, I'm Michael's mom. She's like, hey. And she's like, my son told me where you were, and I just wanted to let you know he's going to be gone for the next 4 months. And she's like, okay. And the mom was like, that's all I know. And she's like, what did it, get it? The mom's like, that's all I know. What that's all I know. Did it, that's all I know. Can he, where he, did he, that's all I know. I was like, God, okay, well, you could have just slipped a note under the door. And then she was like, can I give you a hug? And the mom was like, yeah. So they hug her one night, and the mom just walk off and was like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I just did what they asked me to do. I felt like she needed to know, basically, because she wanted that girl to get gone. Like, okay, girl, get lost, go. And that was that. So the mom, then, I guess it was the next day or whatever, she have, I guess, breakfast or whatever with Sarah. And then Sarah telling the little girl, oh, we're not meeting Daddy. Daddy's not coming. And the little girl get all sad, And I feel like, girl, you be setting that little girl up to be sad, like. So here come the mom talking to Sarah, and she's like, They was like, I don't know what's going on. Why would Michael be late? And they're like, did you talk to the PO? She's like, yes, he called me. And you know what's funny? The PO didn't dime him out. You know, as rude and crazy as they was when they got there, he wasn't like, well, you know, he had another bitch in the car. And he came with somebody else and da-da-da. They didn't tell, they didn't tell her that. She didn't say nothing about that. Like, nothing. So that was weird, you know? But I guess he like, I don't get in all that. I don't know, but that seemed like weird. So she was like, I don't know what made him be late, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm like, and the mama just sitting there like, yeah. I'm like, you might as well tell him now. I mean, you know. So that was that. And, you know, the mama playing crazy like she don't know what's going on or this and that. But like they like playing with us, they showed the clip for the next week. And they showed Sarah on the phone with Michael from prison, jail, whatever. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And he's just like, and so, but she telling that little Mohawk redhead friend like, he was with a girl named Megan and da 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 da. So something, you know, so we know as of next week, Sarah gonna know about Megan. Now, will Megan know about Sarah? I think they're gonna wait till the last episode to do that. You know, they're gonna keep us at the edge of our seat till we jump off. But Sarah gonna definitely know about about Megan, and she's gonna tell Michael that she's pregnant while they on the phone while he in jail. So I don't know, y'all. These people, this is just so crazy. We'll have to see next week what happens. All I know is Michael, you're like, you could have left that girl where she was. She would have been fine. Save her the plane trip, ticket, ride. You could have go to your little PO officer, go home with your wife and your baby. Your mama would have been fine. You know, like, you brought this on yourself, dude. Like, really? Like, So we're going to see next week, honey. And I'm sure they're going to get into all the this, that, and the other. I'm sure by then Clint will be broke and he'll be jumping the fence of the jail to see his goddess. Scott, the IRS will be knocking at his door or whatever else, and I just don't know, but we'll see. Thank you guys. I'm just as nervous as y'all at this point to know what's tea, so see you next week.